Good morning. What's up, everybody? Good Saturday morning to ya. I could make this thing later in the morning. It's fucking early. But I actually think it works good because I think, doesn't G-Ball go live like right after I end it, after this one? I think he does. How's everybody doing? What's up, Mark? Steven, brand new American. Steven Carmichael, what's up, dude? I believe you are a new member. Welcome, buddy. Nate, what's up, man? Drizzy, what's up, dude? Oh, that's you changed your name, Drew. What's up, Trakovich? Bluetooth, everybody. Oh, it's 8:30 for you. All right, that's much more doable. It's 6:30 a.m. Pacific, so I always have kind of wondered what percentage of the viewers are in the East Coast versus West Coast. It seems like there might be more in Eastern time. Seems like there might be more over there. Aaron's here. What's up, man? Merceau. Most of the dudes are here. I kind of want to talk about the Alex Murdaugh murder trial. Is anybody keeping up on that? Or it's over now, but I was following very closely while it was in trial. I watched most of the court cam footage. I've watched. There's a documentary now on Netflix. I just started season 2, which is kind of covering the trial. First season was kind of what led up to the trial. It's crazy. It's a really crazy story. And if anyone has been following along, we could talk about it. But if you haven't, I'm going to give a really quick kind of a synopsis of what happened. Yes, it is, brother. Good morning. It's really wild. Alex Murdaugh was a very wealthy. Was he a DA or was he a lawyer? I forget. Let me see. He was a prosecutor. So that means that means he worked for the district attorney, right? But he came from a long line of prosecutors and lawyers that worked in the, in the justice department, whatever you want to call it. His dad was, prosecutor. His grandpa was, and he worked there for a long time. And when he eventually went to court for a murder, or went to trial for murder, they had to do it in a different state because, he spent his whole life in those courtrooms in his area, which is pretty crazy. I'm sure it does. Yeah. And people get away with it. So here's the basic storyline. So Alex Murdaugh, like I just said, he's a prosecutor in, where was it? South Carolina. He owned a couple houses. He owned like a big ranch, a lot of acreage. He was a wealthy guy. He had 2 sons and a wife. Actually, no. Did he have 3 sons? I think 2 sons. Well, at least 2 sons that were involved in this thing. He might have had a younger one too. But the older one was involved in a boating accident. Before all this happened, he was drunk driving a boat with some of his high school friends, and he crashed, and a couple kids died. He survived, but it was 2 sons. Okay, the nanny. Thanks. So he was in a boating accident. He survived, but a couple kids died. And his dad basically kind of got him out of any jail time or anything. He probably called in some favors and got his son off. I can't remember if he maybe have had like some consequences, but it wasn't like jail time or anything. Months later, I don't know how long it was, but a while later, the police are called to Alex Murdaugh's ranch. Alex calls them himself, and he's hysterical on the phone. He says, I just got back to the house, and my wife and son are dead, have been shot. So the police go out there, and you can see the body cam footage of the cops coming. And it's wild because you can immediately tell he's bullshitting. It's such an obvious like bullshit story he's saying. And I think I could probably play it for you guys, right? Let me pull it up. I won't do the whole thing. It's really long. But the way he acts when the cops first come on the scene is pretty crazy. Body cam. You can tell he's like trying to act like distressed, but it's just not right. He's not acting how someone who just discovered his wife and son dead would be acting, Also, this whole time he is like super addicted to opiates. I forget the amount, but it later came out he was spending like thousands and thousands of dollars each day on pills. So he was a super, he was an addict. Let's see. Share the screen. Bing, bing, bong. Turn out the volume. All right. Let me know if it's too loud or you want me to turn it up. So this is the cops getting to the scene. There he is right there in the white shirt.
Central 717 scene is secure. Got a Whiskey Fox, Whiskey Mike.
This is at his ranch.
I want to let you know because of the scene. I did go get a gun and bring it down here.
It's in your vehicle. Do you have any guns on you at all?
No, sir. It's leaning up against the side of my car.
Okay. You're fine, man. You're fine. Turn around for me.
I don't have any.
Okay. Yes, sir. I see that. Okay. This is your wife and son.
And son.
Okay.
It's bad. It's bad. Check the pulses.
Yes, sir. This is the firearm you brought from inside the house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I went and got. This is a long story. My son was in a boat wreck a few months back. He's been getting threats. Most of it's been benign stuff we didn't take serious.
Okay.
He's been getting like punched. I know that's what it is.
Okay. When did you get home? Right when you called, or did you go to the house first? Where is the house?
I came to the house first. My mom has late stages Alzheimer's, and my dad is in the hospital.
Okay.
I left. I don't know what time. I can go back on my phone and tell you the exact times. Did you check?
Okay. Did I check what?
Did you check them?
We got medical guys that are that's what they're gonna do. Okay.
We're talking about the Alex Murdaugh murders. So this is if you're just getting here, this is the police body cam footage of when they first show up to the scene of the murders. So did you hear what he said? Like one of the first things he says is, "It's a long story. There was a boat wreck a while back." So he's already trying to like, weave a story and explain what's happening. He's not like, I mean, he's trying to, I'm sure he's freaked out. I mean, even though he did it. But no, he shot him with a gun. And then he starts saying like, the cop asks him when he got there. He starts saying, his mom's got Alzheimer's, his dad's in the hospital. He's already like trying to weave the story. It's so obvious that he's lying about something, or he's trying to cover up something. And then he says something about, yeah, you can check my phone. I was at my mom's, Anyway, so I'll play it for a little bit longer, but that's just kind of the part I wanted you to see.
What are they doing? Can they hurry?
They are. Yes, sir. That gentleman that was out here already, he's one of the battalion chiefs. Okay. How did you pull up? You from back there?
I went to the house and they weren't home, which was odd. I tried to call.
Okay.
And then I knew they had been down here before I left to go to my mom.
Okay.
And so that is loaded.
Okay.
You might want to unload it. But
Is this the only firearm with you? This is the only one, or is there any more in the truck?
I believe that's it.
You think that's the only one? Okay.
I'm 99%.
Do you normally
certain
have any other firearms in your vehicle?
I don't, but
Okay.
occasionally there's a pistol in there.
Okay. Just wait right here for me for a second, okay?
So okay, I'll stop it there. But yeah, definitely not normal behavior for for if your wife and son have just been killed and you just showed up. You wouldn't be talking about, oh, you could check my phone records. You wouldn't be talking about trying to weave a narrative that it's someone's getting revenge for a boating accident. It's just crazy. So anyways, he all this happens and it goes to trial, and it starts coming out that he was in a lot of financial debt because he was stealing money from his practice to pay for his drug habit. There was a weird scheme about his I think it was his wife's brother or something, that Alex paid him to shoot him, not like fatally, but like graze his head to make it look like he had been robbed or something like that. Just really weird. Bunch of weird shit. But anyways, so now we know what actually happened. And again, there was never really any physical evidence. This was all like a circumstantial. The evidence was all circumstantial. They never found the murder weapons. They never found the gun that he used. It was I think it was a blackout round, I think, that was used to kill him. They never found any they never found the weapon, so they didn't have like Alex's fingerprints on the weapon or anything. So it was all just circumstantial. But it came out that the times that he said that he was, at his mom's or at the house didn't line up. His phone records didn't line up. Nothing really lined up. His excuse about it was someone getting revenge for the boat accident didn't pan out. he's, even till the end, he pled not guilty. He never admitted it. Never has. But it's pretty obvious. And apparently the jury thought it was too. You can watch the whole, well, it's probably, if you want to learn more about it, it's probably easier just to watch the Netflix documentary rather than watching all the court cam footage. But it's interesting watching the court cam footage and hear him on the stand trying to explain it. He just does not do a good job. So anyway, now we know what happened, and here's what happened. He gets home from seeing his mom, who had Alzheimer's. His wife and son are down in the video you saw. That was their dog kennel that they had, kind of like down the road from their house. He drove up. He shot his wife in the head. His son was running to the shed to get a gun to defend himself. He came around, shot his son in the head, and then called the cops. And that's it. And nobody knows what happened to the gun. They never found it. It was kind of interesting watching them cross-examine him, because there was things about his story that each time he told it, it would kind of change a little bit. And that was, I think that was played a big part in, they were proving that he was a liar, because once he was cross-examined, his story fell apart, basically. It's wild. It's wild, dude. If you think about putting yourself in his shoes, like, imagine something came over you and you murdered your wife and your kid. And then you called the cops, and the cops are asking you questions. I can't even imagine that feeling. That's got to be I can't even imagine. It's just absolutely insane. And there was never really any clear motive. His son had recently found out about his drug addiction. Some people think maybe the son had given him an ultimatum, like, you need to go to rehab or something, or else we're going to tell people about this. His wife had recently found out that he had been, stealing money for his drug habit. Maybe that was part of it. But there wasn't really anything like major. It was nothing that he couldn't have worked out. He could have gone to rehab. He probably would have, I don't know if he would have gotten jail time for him stealing the money, maybe. But it wasn't like that huge of a deal. Definitely not big enough for him to murder his wife and kid. The really sad thing is the younger son is, obviously still alive, and he has to live with the fact that his dad killed his brother and his mom, and they actually put him on the stand during the trial too, which is crazy. There was an HBO one too. I haven't watched that. The vegan one, is that a different documentary? I haven't seen that one. Everyone handles grief differently, but he's going on weird tangents. Yeah. I mean, I think I would be like on the ground, like sobbing. Right? I don't know, but you're right. Everyone handles it differently. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't be talking about asking him to go check my phone records so I could prove that I was not lying about the timeline. Lawyers are born liars. Some of them, yeah. Speaking of lawyers, I just watched the last Better Call Saul season. Anybody watch that show? I just watched the last season, and God, it was crazy, man. Crazy. I love that show. And apparently it's over, because they pretty much wrapped things up. No more seasons. I can't imagine. Such an amazing show. It makes me want to go back and watch Breaking Bad again. I think I've watched Breaking Bad twice now, all the way through. But it's so fucking good. I kind of want to watch it a third time. It's got to be one of the best shows ever. What do you guys think are some of the best shows ever? Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, I think are up there. Why is this thing like more in my face than usual? I don't want to move it because it's in the perfect spot. There we go. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's just called Alex Murdaugh Murder, I think. The Alex Murdaugh Murders or something. Can't think of a better show I've watched. I can't either, dude. Honestly. You've never seen Breaking Bad, Nate? Holy shit. You got to do it. Held out on Breaking Bad for a long time and then binged all of it. Nice. I actually did the same thing, but I watched it a while ago. But I did watch it once it was already out, so I could just binge it. Flight of the Conchords, that is a great show. Yeah. Timmy T, what's up, man? BoJack Horseman was amazing. Yeah. That's one of my favorite animated shows, probably. Although I like a lot of animated shows. I think the best animated show of all time is King of the Hill. It's incredible. And then BoJack Horseman's up there too. Watch Breaking Bad all in 2 weeks. Nice. That show does so good at hooking you in at the end of the episode to make you want to start the second one. I mean, they're masters of that. Bluetooth, you haven't seen Breaking Bad either? God damn, dude. Just the way it's filmed, it's so unique. And same with Better Call Saul. It's just the way that it's put together and filmed is there's no other show like it. Gilligan's Island. Isn't that like in black and white? Isn't that very old? Even his non-animated stuff, Office Space and Idiocracy. Yeah. Mike Judge is a badass. Metalocalypse? Are you kidding me? He did Metalocalypse, right? Yeah. Right? No, he didn't. He didn't. My bad. Or wait, did he? Hold on. No, it's Brendan Small. It's Brendan Small. That's not Mike Judge. But Brendan Small's a badass too. Because he did all the music for Metalocalypse. It's hard for people to get past the Mexican Soup episode of Breaking Bad, but if you do, I don't remember that. What is that episode? The Mexican Soup. I can't remember that. It's been a while since I've watched it. Metalocalypse is hilarious. Yeah. Metalocalypse is fucking amazing. I need to watch that again. It's been a while. You gave up? What the fuck, dude? What was it about it? Did it lose your interest or what? What happened? Home movies. That's what I was trying to think of. That's the other Brendan Small show. That's a good one too. I always liked Coach McGurk character. Castlevania was great too. Yeah. That was really good, actually. Really, really good. The drum, the tub. It kind of rings a bell, but I still can't place what you're talking about. They kept getting mad at me for putting Breaking Bad at the rehab center and common room. Yeah, that's funny. Actually, I don't think we were allowed to watch Breaking Bad and rehab either. Because, yeah, I mean, it does kind of, I don't know if it really glorifies doing drugs, because in the end, it fucks everybody up. But in the moment, like, I could see how it would make you want to do drugs. The bathtub and acid? Oh, was when they were melting down the body? A body? What We Do in the Dark? That's another great one. That's a really good show. No, isn't it What We Do in the Shadows? Yeah. Yeah, that's a hilarious show. Spun, that's another good meth movie. That's probably one of the better meth. I think that is the best meth movie. Knight Rider. I've never watched Knight Rider. Oz from HBO. I haven't seen that. Train Spotting. That's a good heroin movie. Requiem for a Dream. That's a good heroin movie. Was told to watch The Wire, but I couldn't get into it. Me neither, dude. I tried too. I tried I think I got like 3 episodes, and I just couldn't get into it. But people fucking love it. I mean, people say it's the best show ever. I couldn't do it. I just finished Suits. All 8 seasons. And I didn't think on paper, I don't think I'd like it. It's a show about lawyers, courtroom talk. But it sucked me in, man. Those shows that were really good had bad endings or went too long. Dexter definitely went too long. Yeah, I was into it for a while. I watched a few seasons, but it kind of it petered out. Petered out for me. I didn't finish it. Even the was a sequel or prequel? I think it's a sequel. There was a sequel show that was more recent that came out. I didn't watch that either. You watch Suits too, Nate? Yeah. Ooh, Midnight Mass. Midnight Mass was a really good show. That was creepy, dude. That was really, really good. Midnight Mass. Yeah, that was great. The new Dexter was balls. Really? Well, guess I'm not missing out then. Deadwood. Yeah, I watched Deadwood. What's up, Terry? How's it going, man? 1,000 Junkies. I haven't seen that one. T-Fetch, what's up, man? There was a Deadwood movie. I definitely haven't seen that. Permanent Midnight is a great heroin movie. Haven't seen that one either. Severance. Ooh, yeah. Severance is awesome. Are they? I thought weren't they making? Aren't they at least in the process of making another season? That was such a cool concept for Severance. Basically, if you don't know about it, basically the premise is there's these employees that work at this top secret facility, and basically how it works is they have their normal lives, their normal lives, but when they get to work, they go down this elevator, and as they're going down because they work underground in these offices, as they're in the elevator going down to go to work, something switches in their brain, and they forget all about their normal life, and they switch to like another part of the brain that's only active in the workplace. So it's like they have there's like two different people inside them. There's the outside person and there's the work person. And where they work does this because apparently they're working on like top secret stuff that they cannot have leak out. So that's how they do it. They're down there working, they keep their memories from the workplace, but they know nothing about the outside. Basically for them is they're working, it hits 5:00, they go into the elevator, they black out for a second, and then they're back in the elevator the next day, and they're coming back into work. That's all they know. And the people on the outside, all they know is they drive up to work, they get in the elevator, something clicks, and they're coming out the elevator at the end of the day. It's really good. What's up, Drew? Wallet recommendation? You could get a Doody's leather wallet. Check that out, baby. Whoops. Been carrying it for about a week, and it's breaking in really nicely. I have, I think, I wouldn't say too many cards in here, but this is probably the max. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 cards in here, and then the band for cash. Good minimalist wallet if you're into that kind of thing. Ruined Game of Thrones, canceled Firefly, canceled The Comedy of the Help. Omelet of the Lost, The Good Place was okay. I haven't seen Good Place. I haven't seen The Help either. Definitely was a big Game of Thrones fan. The ending was weak for sure, but I liked it a lot. Lancelot, Lancelot leather. I really liked his wallet too. This was the one I was carrying before the one that I just made, and this has been my favorite wallet ever. Similar to this one, but mine has this cutout so you can grab the cards, and then it has this band going around. Pivotal, what's up, man? Good to see you. Just have a second. Right on, man. Hope my wallet shows up today. Yeah. Yeah, I hope so too, man. How many monies, sir? I forgot what I charged. What did I charge you? Was it 30 or 40? Let's find out. Beep, 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 beep. Dude, you guys should see my leather books. I have a really busy weekend ahead of me. Making leather slips. I think I have like 13 I need to make. Hopefully the leather comes in. I need it to come today. Gosh. Okay, yeah, there we go. 40, yeah, there we go. 40 plus shipping. So I asked around to other leather working people to see what would be a fair price to charge for slips. Most of them charge 40. And since I'm more of a beginner, I'm going to do 30 for slips plus shipping. Because most of them said that they started out at 30 and then went to 40. So I'm going to start at 30 plus shipping for slips, and for the wallet, 40 plus shipping. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Usually shipping is like anywhere from $8 to $12, $13 maybe at the most, depending on where you live. So yeah, and even 50 would work. 30 seems low. Yeah, for a slip it's a little low, but again, I'm kind of a beginner, so I felt weird charging as much as like guys that have been doing it for years, you know. So I think 30 for now is good. Add you to the book. All right, man. You got it. The wallet's pretty tight at first. When I first put the cards in here, I had to really like cram them in. But now it's been about a week and it's almost perfect. I think it'll get a little looser. But it's really breaking in nicely. So just remember that. It's going to be really stiff at first. It's going to be hard to get your cards out, but it's going to break in really nicely. How do you sew them together? Just with waxed thread. First you glue it together, then you punch your holes, and then you stitch with waxed thread. It's a saddle stitch. I got some made in USA stamps too. Or what does it say? Yeah, it says handmade in USA. I think that's a nice touch. You know, everyone likes, you know, it just feels good to have something say made in USA. It makes you feel good, you know. I've been putting them on slips too. I don't think I have any out here with the stamp. I think this is my favorite right now. This slip. I love that grid pattern, and then I got the olive green Pueblo on the back. This is just a really nice slip. I've got my kayak in here. What do you think about using neat's foot oil on leather? What neat's foot? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't put any oil on these. Watch your members video of you making a slip last night. Made it look easier than I thought it would be. Yeah, so here's the thing. It is easy, but there are a lot of little detailed things that require practice. You know, I've known in my head how to make a slip for a long time, but there's a difference between knowing how it goes together and actually doing it, if that makes sense. It just takes practice for your edges to be really nice and kind of, you know, crisp and smoothed over. It takes practice getting the spacing right for your stitches. It takes time to really make it look good. But yeah, theoretically, you cut out two pieces, you stitch them together, you know. Can't get my mind off the Microtech stitch ramlock. Tell me I'm wrong, Doody. Dude, I kind of want it to. I kind of want it to, if I'm being honest. And I have tried the MSI with the ramlock. I didn't really like it. No detent, you know. The knife itself I didn't love. It was just too big and bulky, and I don't know. But I want to try the stitch. You know, the stitch is a badass design. One day I would love a Borka custom stitch. They're impossible to get, but I can dream. I think it's just a wicked looking knife, you know. Ready to find stitching is fine. Your own design adds to cost. 40-50 seems fair. Length of time is not as important as your time is spent. That's true. That's true, yeah. Start to finish, doing something like this takes me about 45 minutes. It's a pretty long time. It's like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Well, no, probably not an hour. 45 minutes. Was the stamp made in the USA? I don't know, but I did order it from a USA distributor. I don't know if they got it here. That'd be funny. It was a Chinese-made USA stamp. A Doody original, worth the money, brother. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you. And that's kind of, I've been racking my brain trying to come up with a unique slip design because there's really only so much you can do. You know, it's got to be a size to fit the knife. It's got to be 2 sides to put the knife in. There's only so much you can do, but I think this taper design looks really nice. People seem to really like it. Whoops. And then, you know, the wallet. This is a unique design. I've never seen one like this. I've seen similar ones, but not exactly like this. How much for the wallets? 40 plus shipping, so it comes out to around $50. Taylor Sheridan's a genius. All of his recent shows are amazing. Yellowstone and the prequels. Mayor of Kingstown is my favorite. Tulsa King and Stallone. I haven't seen any of those except Yellowstone. I've seen Yellowstone, and I loved it. I'll have to check out those other ones. Mayor of Kingstown. I'm going to write that down. Where's my fucking shit? Because now that Suits is over and Better Call Saul is over, I'm going to need a show. Grab to Work Ghost FC13 for $20. Half off on Amazon. Damn. That's a deal. Have to go. Just want to say, dude, I got my Cubit. Oh, you got it. Hell yeah. And you love it. Nice. Awesome, man. I'm glad you like it. Start cutting with that thing. It'll blow you away. Have a good day, Pete. Thanks for stopping in. It softens leather. Okay, yeah. I just didn't know that brand. I use, for my boots, I use, what's it called? It's like mink oil or something like that. But yeah, I use that on my boots. I do it like once a month, you know, keep it soft. I don't know if you would really want to do that on a slip or a wallet. It probably couldn't hurt, but I've never heard of a slip maker or anything doing it for that. I've never heard of that. Jason, morning dudes crew. What's up, man? Good to see you. I'm having a great Saturday morning. Might want to slip if I can ever score a Beaver Creek Barlow. I believe they have second sale right now on the Beaver Creek Barlows. Let's find out, unless they're all gone already. Damn it. Let's do this. Share screen. Okay, I want to talk about something else here too, but let's look here first. Let's see. Knives. Traditionals. Is there any seconds left? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Coming soon, it says. Yeah, hopefully it's soon. Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting the Clinch River. I got it on the second sale, but there is a restock happening for those very soon. Could sell kits. What do you mean? Like make your own slip kits? It's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, it's not a bad idea at all. Have you tried Tokonoli on the edges when burnishing? I use some kind of white cream. I don't know if it's called that or not. But yeah, it's a white cream. It's burnishing cream. Yeah, makes a huge difference. Taper is your favorite. Taper is dope. Sweet. Thanks, guys. Hey, member for 9 months. Damn, dude. It's a long ass time, bro. Thanks, buddy. By the way, you want me to call you Drew or do you want me to call you Drizzy now? Or Bedroozy? Mayor of Kingstown is very good. Okay. I will check it out. Derek, what's up, dude? How you doing? Robert, too. Good to see you, buddy. Delta, what's up, man? Rainy morning. You gonna get on the LMAX Emerson wave? Probably not. I'm not a big Emerson fan. I did see there's a Spyderco PM2 Emerson. Man, it did not look very good. So I've bought Rosecraft blades from the second sale twice now. I bought my Beaver Creek Barlow was from the seconds, and my Lusahatchee Jack was from the seconds. I can't find anything wrong with the Lusahatchee Jack. I can't find it. On the Beaver Creek Barlow, there's a tiny little crack on the cover material. If it'll focus. Come on. Come on. Well, oh well. You can barely see it, but it's just a crack in the scale material. The way they word it on the website is you're getting a usable knife. It's not like going to be broken. It'll have a cosmetic issue. I would say it's fairly safe. I mean, for they're normally 50, and you're getting them for what, like 25? Have you seen the new C. Risner? Yes. The Lake Champlain Barlows. They look absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. It's in a little clear jar, black lid. Yes, that's the stuff I have. Yeah. They do still have Beaver Creek Barlow seconds? Do they? Huh, I didn't see them. That's cool. Call you whatever you like. Okay. I'm still going to call you Drew because I'm used to it. Chef Rocky, member for 3 months. Love to you and yours. Have a great day, Love Muffin. Thanks, buddy. Have a good day yourself. Gareth, what's up, man? Gonna change your name back to Dr. Doody Monday. Been timed out on name changing. Okay. Well, don't do it just for me, dude. I don't care. Maybe you'll order one then. Yeah, I think it's a pretty safe bet, man. I mean, even if you got one that you didn't really like or something, it's like $25, so not that big of a deal. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the seconds on the Beaver Creek Barlows, but maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. I gotta let Floki out so he can pee. Hang on a second. Speaking of seconds sale, Asher Knives recently had a second sale on their Spiro. And I bought one. And it sucks. It sucks. Here it is right here. It was very cheap. It was like less than $30. So I decided to check it out. And I really don't like it. The blade to handle ratio is weird. The blade looks way too short for the handle. It's not a full flat grind, which I have no idea why. It's like, why would you not make that a full flat grind? The blade stock is pretty nice and thin, so I think it'll still slice pretty well. but I mean, it just looks kind of weird that it's not a full flat grind. The D10 is awful. Really bad. Very weak. I mean, if you give it some oomph, it goes, but very weak D10. Lock bar access is awful. There's literally no cutout. They raise the lock bar out a little bit. See that? No access. They just pop it out a little bit. So it feels crammed pushing it over. The clip is just way too big and fat and tall off the scale. Look at that. Doesn't that look shitty? It just, ergonomically you feel the clip. I mean, I guess it's S35VN, which is a good deal for whatever, how much this is. I think it's normally $50. The G10 feels fine. It's a reversible clip, but the filler tab is fine. Sharpening choil kind of sucks. I don't know. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Do you agree? It kind of blows, man. It kind of blows. Wanted an Asher for a pretty long time. Me too, man, because they have some other ones that look nice. Especially their titanium ones I've wanted for a while. And maybe their other ones are good because I know people like them. But this Spiro, man, not good. Really not good at all. This one, so this is a Spiro with a cutout instead of the flipper tab. So I guess there's a couple of versions of the Spiro. The Nomad, this is a thumb stud crossbar lock one. This is a thumb stud crossbar lock one. An Asher tie. That looks nice. But honestly, after experiencing this one, I don't know. I don't know if I would ever get one. This one I have tried before actually too, the Picket. And also it sucked. Did not like it at all. You can't get to the fuller to flick it. It has that same huge weird pocket clip on it. Yeah, it just wasn't that good, man. So even at $30, I would be disappointed. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm gonna try to maybe take it apart and bend the lock bar a little bit, see if I can get that detent to be strengthened. Because that's really the only thing that could save this knife. And even then, I'm still not going to really like it. Because lock bar access is horrible. Don't like it's not a full flat grind. It just looks odd. Doesn't that look weird? It's like you have all that space. Why did you not just do a full flat grind? I don't get it. I do not get it. I'll mess around with it though. You think Jason would want to buy my blue Sagai Ha Techno 2? Probably. Probably, actually, yeah. I can't remember if he has one already or not. Anyone grabbing the PM2 Emerson Elmex? No, I'm not. It looks weird to me. Again, kind of same thing. Not a full flat grind on that version. It looks like it's not going to slice as well. I'm sure it'll cut fine, but yeah, I don't know. It just looks a little odd. I'll pull it up here. Blade ups. But I'm not an Emerson Wave fan. So if you are, maybe this is your jam. But that just looks really odd. Looks really weird to me. The Barlow has been ordered. Nice, man. So you did find it in the seconds. Cool. Yeah, I think you'll be blown away at the fit and finish on those. Everyone that unboxes one for the first time is like, holy shit, dude. These are like amazing. Once you put a quiet carry 9 in your hand, all the knives do not feel as good. You're right, man. Yeah. They absolutely do. Throw up a little bit. Yeah, doesn't it? It just looks bad. Looks really bad. I mean, gosh, yeah, just really awful. I hate it. $161. Is that the same as a regular PM2? Ew. Ew, look at that. I like the wave feature, but the saber grind doesn't look great. Yeah. Yeah, it really doesn't. Ugly as fuck. Yeah. I would like to try the A100 as well. Yeah. That's the only one that I could see myself buying. PM2s are 185 right now. Okay. So this is even cheaper than a regular one? Interesting. I think I just got a little acid reflux myself. Aesthetics are not the point. I guess. I mean, so is this supposed to be a self-defense knife? I'm guessing so, right? Since it's got the wave feature. Aren't all Emersons pretty much self-defense knives? Fighting knives? So yeah, I guess if that's what you're into and that's what you want in a knife, then this might look good to you. But for me, it's just it's so far outside the realm of what I like in a knife that I could never do it. Slept in. Damn, dude, sleeping in. What's up, man? Good to see you, Mike. Yeah, that looks weird. But if you're if you're a PM2 collector, you're gonna have to get this one, along with the the Warncliffe PM2, the Tonto PM2, and then the Bowie PM2. I don't think ever came out, did it? That one might look. I don't know. Does the Bowie PM2 look worse than this one? It might. It looked awful. I don't think it ever came out. It was in a show, a show video, from a Blade show that Spyderco was showing it, and God, absolutely disgusting. So, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Holy shit, this thing looks horrible. Absolutely disgusting. Yuck. Ew. What is with that tiny little fuller? Oh, ew. Ooh. Yucky. Back from the morning hike. What's up, Granny? We're looking at disgusting PM2s. Yucky, yucky, yucky. I don't know which worse, that one or the Emerson. I think this is worse. This is pretty bad. Scarred for life now. Honestly, I am too. Ever since I first saw this, sometimes it just pops into my head randomly. And I just get the shivers kind of, Doesn't make sense. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It really doesn't. I mean, what is that fuller for? It's literally useless. It not only is useless, but it looks horrible. It looks awful. Why would they do that? Is it a joke? I wonder. Do you think Spyderco's pulling a little fast one on us? It's an abomination. Yeah, yucky. Yucky poo poo. I don't know if it's new. It was a prototype that they were showing at a blade show. So I don't think it ever came out, and it probably never will. You should dedicate a live to the ugliest knives ever. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We could start a list right now. We can start a list right now. The PM2 buoy is in there. What else? In 15V, y'all be all over that sheet. I don't even think 15V would make it good enough for me. Did something happen? Something happened, didn't it? Nate gifted a membership. Pivotal Blades got it. Nice. Cool, man. Oh, there's 2. Jason got one too. Oh, there's 3. Paul got one too. Thanks, buddy. That was nice of you. Yeah. So if you're a new member, if you just got a membership, you'll be able to watch the members only videos. They come out every Sunday. Can you send them just the blade, or do they need the whole knife? You'd have to ask him. I just sent him the whole knife, but I imagine you could probably just send him the blade. But I think he would probably want to see. I think he would probably want to see how, he would probably want to see the blade and the handle so he knows where to put the plunge grind. I'm guessing that's probably he would probably want to see the whole thing. But you'll have to ask him. I don't know. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, hit the like button, please, everybody. And we're going to wrap up here soon. Oh, did we get more? Bluetooth Blades, 5 memberships. Thanks, buddy. Hell yeah. Dan got one. Dwayne, Louie, Cliff G. Crew Wears the Best. All got memberships. Awesome. Thanks, man. You can also go back and watch all the old members only videos too. They're all in a playlist. I don't know how many there are by now, but definitely some interesting stuff. Sometimes I sing songs. Sometimes we make something in the shop. It's all kinds of stuff. Oh man, I forgot to get super glue. I decided I'm finally gonna try to put the stronger magnets into my factor. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I've just been kind of nervous to do it because I hear it's difficult to do. And I've also heard from some people, not everybody, but some people have said after they change out the magnets, it's not quite as tingy anymore. And I really don't want that to go away. But I think I'm going to go for it. I can always put the old ones back in. But I really just want to feel what it's like with the stronger magnets. Because honestly, it feels great right now. But I'll always be curious if I don't do it. But it does require 1 drop of super glue. 1 little drop. Just another Yeti cooler. What? How'd you do that? How would you do that? Haven't had a blow. Oh, you know what? You're right. You are correct. Let me do that. Let me remedy that. As a thank you to the memberships that were gifted, Nate, Bluetooth Blades. Here's a little thank you song. There you go. There's your thank you song. Also, if it's ever anybody's birthday, let me know. I'll play happy birthday for you on there. I have the knowledge and the power to do that. The Blowiana makes your dog howl. That's funny. Speaking of dogs, what's up, Blue? Did you hear the Blowiano? You heard the Blowiano, huh? Come up here. Come say hi to people. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There he is. What's up, buddy? You heard the Blowiano. He used to really hate it, but now he doesn't mind it too much anymore. Never heard of a Blowiano? It's not technically called a Blowiano. It's called a melodica. But Blowiano makes more sense to me. Is it really your birthday, Drew? For real? I'll do it if it is. I'm sure it is. You wouldn't lie to me. All right, sing along wherever you are. Here we go. The fuck? Happy birthday, Drewski. Hi, buddy. You still don't like it, huh? I always forget that one part. Hopefully I can, maybe next time I'll nail it. Men don't have birthdays. How many birthday spankings are you gonna get? Birthday spankings. That's funny. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. All right, folks. My wife said if you could play Lady Gaga, she'd subscribe to your channel. I could probably figure it out. What's up, buddy? What's up, little buddy? Got you in a headlock. I'm gonna choke you out. I'm gonna choke you out. The only Lady Gaga song I know of is is it banana? This shit is bananas. BANANAN. A. Or wait, no. Is Holla Back Girl? Is that Lady Gaga? Would you be mad if I told you it's not my birthday? I just wanted the free dessert at Chili's. I mean, I would be a little disappointed, but no, I would not be mad. That's not Lady Gaga? What is that then? Is the Chaparral a better 80s than the 5? Not to me, but it depending on what you want, I guess it could be. It's a little thinner in blade stock, but I like the Native 5 better personally. Poker Face. Oh, Gwen Stefani. That's right. Yeah. So what's Lady Gaga? What's a Lady Gaga song? What's her number one hit? Oh, it is Poker Face. Who does? What's Gwen Stefani then? Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani is Hollaback Girl. Okay, all right, I got it. Poker Face. Carry my, and you can make my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. She likes to get puked on stage? What the fuck? Interesting. Very, very interesting. I know zero about popular music. Absolutely zero. Alrighty. Well, should we wrap it up, folks? Got to get this weekend started. Got a lot of slips to make. Luckily, I like doing it, and it's the kind of work where you can like put on a podcast or something while you're working. Well, you can do that with a lot of work, but it's kind of relaxing. I like it. All right. Love you guys. So tomorrow afternoon sometime, the members only video will come out. Sunday evening is the Blade Cartel Hangout with me, Jason, and Diener. That's at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific. That's 9 o'clock Eastern. And that's it. Have a great weekend, guys. And yeah, you guys are awesome. I love you. See you later.